What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another badge testing video. Last time I exposed that Lightning Reflexes badge doesn't really boost your lateral quickness on a straight path, and I concluded that the only boost you can get from this badge is the earlier Q on the read and react system, which doesn't really work. I highly recommend to watch the last one first before watching this video, to have a full grasp on the thought of this video. So with that video, I received a lot of comments saying their opinions about the badge, which is good because that's the point of comment section, right? So most of the comments say that it boosts the change of direction speed while holding L2 on PS4, and also just by casually running. So that's the main focus on this video. It's going to be a fun test. It might be the first time you see this kind of test. So I highly recommend to watch the whole video, like every thought is really important as the other one. So try to watch the whole thing, especially before commenting. So before we start, just want to let you guys know this is just my testing, and if you still love the badge after watching these, I respect that, but please have a second thought. I might save you 4 max badges. So without further interruption, let's get into it. So first thing, let me introduce you first my new innovation. So I found a way to test these lateral movement while changing direction. Exactly the same input as the others. So this test will be so accurate, like all change of direction will be in sync to each other. It's looping the same input over and over again. So it's a really good way to test this subject. So how it works is all tests must start on the same point and execute the loop so we can see the difference on each test through split screen. We'll test Hall of Fame versus no badge. So to make sure first that this innovation will work and Blacktop works, I tested it with Clamps badge. You might notice that Hall of Fame badge reached further than no badge, which is correct because Clamps badge boosts lateral quickness as well. It was proven on the last video using Blacktop. You might notice as well that there's a bit of difference between their pathways. It's because of the difference in speed and the way they turn. So just a bit of difference will make it out of sync, but still, they will still turn the same time, which is the important part. So we can still see if Lightning Reflexes boost the change of direction. Another one, you might notice as well that sometimes Hall of Fame badge turns better and sometimes no badge turns better. It's just because of the inconsistencies of 2K, which adds to the confusion. So while testing Lightning Reflexes badge later, what I want you to focus on is the actual change of direction speed, if there is really a difference. And what we expect is there should be an obvious difference because that's Hall of Fame versus no badge. And according to some comments, it seems like it's so obvious. So let's find out. So with this one, at the start, the animation and speed seems the same. But as the test goes on, you will see some difference. Sometimes Hall of Fame did better, and sometimes no badge did better. But I can't really see an obvious difference in the change of direction. I'm really trying to find out, but I can't really see it, to be honest. Yes, there is some difference sometimes, but it's so small, and I believe it's just inconsistencies of the game. So if this badge really boosts the reflex on change of direction, then we should see something here. Especially we already put it in slow motion, and that's no badge versus Hall of Fame. Now to prove my case more, I tried it without holding L2, just a normal sprint, so still, I can't see any boost, and sometimes no badge have better change of direction animation. So this is just an additional proof that it doesn't really boost your change of direction. So before we go to the final conclusion, just want to let you guys know that there will be more fun tests that is coming. Especially I have my little innovation now. It's really good for testing badges, so subscribe to tune in for upcoming videos. And please like this video if you like it. So for the conclusion, I still believe that the only thing that the badge does is give you an earlier cue on the read and react system. Nothing else. So I got a little theory here. Don't you wonder why there are so many opinions about this badge? Like, some say it boosts your steal, some say it boosts your rebounding, some say it makes you react faster, some say it gives you better animation while changing direction. Isn't it too good to be true? Don't you wonder as well why everyone see it differently? That maybe because it's just a mind thing or just the game being inconsistent? Or a placebo effect like I mentioned in the last video? Try to think about it. Because for me, before I declare that the badge boosts something, it must be obvious. Or at least it should be consistent. Just like how Clamps badge boosts the lateral quickness, like how Pogo boosts the series of jumps, like how downhill affects your speed down the track, and so forth. So again, these are just my findings. If you still believe that it boosts some other things, then I respect that. Just please have a second thought. I want to save you some badge points. So that's all for this testing. If you liked the video, please smash that like button and don't forget to drop by the channel for some other videos and subscribe to tune in for upcoming ones. And as always, happy gaming, guys.